Well guys, it's been a while since I created a video. And it's been like, I don't know how long since I've been on this bike. This is the first time I'm taking this bike out this year. Needless to say, we've been busy. Passing through the road construction on 58 currently, and boy is it road construction. The most intensive I've ever seen. They have moved a lot of dirt, literally moving sides of mountains. But yeah, it's been a while since I've rode. I wanted to get out, and it's a beautiful day, obviously. Not a cloud in the sky today. It's a little chilly. I think it's going to be in the lower 50s up here in the mountain area. But figured I'd take you all on the Blue Ridge Parkway and just get out and ride. Yeah, the road actually used to cut off that way. Obviously part of this construction is to smooth out and straighten this road a little bit, reduce the amount of grade so semi-drivers can get down a little bit easier. And they're going to be widening this to 4 lanes through here. It's a very large project. Lover's Leap is as beautiful as it normally is. And we're basically up the mountain already. But yeah, a lot going on in the DNS realm right now. If we have our own realm. Trying to keep everything nice and maintained on the property. We have a couple extra projects coming up. Next week we might have a sewer line running out to the RV, but that all depends on I couldn't find any septic records at our house, so that'll all depend on the condition of our tank and the leach bed, if we're actually putting in that RV line or not. I just about hit that bunny rabbit. That would have made a nice speed bump. Yeah, obviously the big news is a baby boy on the way to the DNS household. I've been wanting a kid by, well, I wouldn't say my entire life. But for as long as I can remember as being an adult, I've always wanted a kid. And the timing and the circumstances worked out this time that, well, we have one coming on the way. I was talking to my buddy Seth over at Tractor Supply recently. He was telling me that you don't become a man until you have a kid and you really have that responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, having responsibility with animals, pets, is a totally different feeling than having your own child. And I am looking forward to that challenge and responsibility. So yeah, my head's been deep down in the baby books. Trying to know what to expect in certain situations. Obviously, you'll never be prepared for it all, but trying to prepare for as much as I can. Right, here's our turn up here. I feel like every single time I come to Meadows of Deanna, I always need gas, but not this time, because it is the first time I'm taking this motorcycle out this year. Besides getting an inspection sticker and getting the valve adjustment on this thing. Got that a little late. Supposed to get it at 6,000 miles. I got a little over 6,000 miles. So I got some fellow Blue Ridge Parkway enthusiasts. Is that what you call people that like going on the Blue Ridge Parkway? I think I've said this before. The reason I like the Blue Ridge Parkway so much is this is not a very fast motorcycle. And the speed limit on the Blue Ridge Parkway is 45 miles per hour, so it's really just at home here. That and just like back roads in Virginia. Do a little exploring. So for all you fathers out there, what is one piece of advice that you could give a father to be? If you could only say one thing, what would it be? I know my comment section doesn't really light up like it used to. Not that it ever really lit up on the small channel, but if you happen to want to contribute, feel free. Literally like no one at Vanderbilt today. And again, I think it's like 9 a.m. So maybe that's why. The mill is going, although it doesn't look like there's a lot of water flow. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been up the Rocky Knob recreation area, so I'm gonna go up there and enjoy the vistas. Just had that geomagnetic storm the other day. Man, that would have been awesome to be up here off the Blue Ridge Parkway taking some photos of that. Deanna and I literally had no idea that it was even occurring until Deanna's sister sent her some photos at their place in New York. And Deanna looked it up on her phone. Sure enough, Virginia even had viewing of the geomagnetic storm, and now that we know Florida even had it down there. So that is a crazy large geomagnetic storm. Of course, when it got that big, the first thought I had was, how bad is this solar flare that we're experiencing? We have Starlink internet. I mean, everything's based off satellites and stuff these days, so as far as I can tell, I don't think any communication or anything got interrupted by it, so that's good. I can't remember the title of the book, but something very similar to that is a book called 1 Second After. I recommend that read if you ever get the chance. That is not based on a solar flare. The author has written a similar book on solar flares, but it's based off of EMPs. It's obviously a work of fiction, but that stuff can actually happen. So hopefully the likelihood is pretty low. Otherwise, that would definitely interrupt our societal norms in this country and throughout the world. Opens your eyes to that possibility. It is such a beautiful day. I'm glad I wore my heavier riding jacket today. I think it's in the upper 40s right now. Yeah, my thoughts are kind of all over the place, which is really just kind of my life recently. Plus, I'm going to be working for like a month straight with my job here soon, so I'm trying to get out and enjoy a little bit before that happens, because that's when I'm working weekends for like 3 or 4 weekends in a row. Made it up the Rocky Knob recreation area. Didn't see a ton of people this time of year, but man, it is beautiful. Oh yeah, just beautiful through here. Man, it's been a while. Last time I came through here. I don't think there are any leaves on these trees. I think we might get this to ourselves. It'll park in my normal spot, I guess. It is a little windy up here. I better make sure I don't blow my motorcycle over. Oh. I don't know if I've really ridden with this new seat. It's pretty comfortable. Oh, I mean, it's the same seat, just a cushion on top of it. Only brought the one camera today on my helmet. It's kind of a grab and go moment. Grab the key so no bear comes and jumps on the motorcycle and takes off with it. Yeah, looking forward to once the kiddo grows up enough, taking him on some of these excursions in the local area. Then maybe at some point when he gets old enough to travel a little bit further, we can take him out in the RV or get an Airbnb somewhere around a national park and introduce him to our hiking lifestyle, because we love to do it. But maybe we can go hike Buffalo Mountain again here soon. Been a little while since we've done that. Might not be the coolest bike out there, but man, I like it. Gets the job done. Slow and steady. You know what's not a pleasant experience? Sneezing inside your helmet. And I can't flip up my helmet because of the GoPro wire connected to my microphone, so it just took the brunt of the force. Anyways, let's get back on the road here. Gotta get my biker legs back on. Oh yeah, look at that, hit me go. Sorry if I'm sniffling the rest of the time. These allergies kind of just kicked in again. Well, that was another close one. And that, folks, is why you take riding courses, so you know how to handle that. And always keeping an eye out. It's the biggest thing. Again, more sniffles. One thing I've yet to have run right in front of me so far is a bear. I'm not expecting that to happen someday, whether that's on the motorcycle or one of the other vehicles. It happens. Although they tend to be smarter than deer, it seems. Cows are up in that pasture. There's a hiking trail that goes through that area. Not right here, but a little back further. hike through it. Actually, no, it goes across right here. Yeah, so if you're hiking on that trail today, you'd be hiking with the cows. Nothing like a buffalo. I don't want to hike amongst buffalo. It's amazing how many idiots get hurt from buffalo in Yellowstone. In fact, when we were at Yellowstone, I think someone got injured while we were visiting. We got too close. This jacket is actually perfect for this. I feel a slight chill, but really not that bad. Yeah, I don't imagine the GoPro battery is going to last much longer, so it was nice talking to you all, and I'll probably see you guys in the next one. Unless I find something else I need to say, which probably won't actually happen. If you're ever visiting on the Blue Ridge Parkway, visit Meadows at Deanna. It's I wouldn't really call it a tourist trap, but there's some really nice stuff here. And check out some pottery there in the Concord store. A friend of mine makes the pottery there. He's a really good artist. Longfin Grills over at Nancy Candy Company. Still have yet to have that.